Hi, Suzanne Ellison here, helping people to change the thoughts they think. So now, over this past year, I've become really focused and passionate about sharing how you can have a healthier and, as a result, a much happier life by having a clear out of old negative memories which can affect your health in the long term. You see, so many people speak to me about their health or their thoughts, and then they tell me that they're really positive people. But my question is how positive are you if the unexpected were to happen? And the reason why I ask this is because I had a lady contact me in January of this year who'd had a biopsy done in November of last year, which the doctor thought was possibly cancerous. But the problem was that was all of 2 months ago, and she was still waiting for confirmation. And for her, her thoughts were starting to spiral out of control. So I took her on as a client, and the first thing I did was I asked her what sort of person she was. And of course, what was her reply? I'm a really positive person. I meditate as often as I can. I go to mindfulness sessions, but I have to admit that I keep having meltdowns, and I can feel that my lymph glands are already infected. And I just thought, wow, in this lady's mind, even though she says she's positive, she's already riddled with cancer. So I did 10 intensive days with her, with coaching, using tapping to deal with her negative thoughts, addressing her beliefs about cancer, but most importantly, what had been going on in her life around the time that the diagnosis had been made. Because despite being a positive person, what she actually said was that she had a 10-year family conflict which was still ongoing. And no matter how hard she tried to push it to the back of her mind, it was a constant niggle for her, and she thought about it on a daily basis. And that was a big aha moment for her, because in explaining to her how that brushing it under the carpet wasn't going to resolve it because it was still there in her subconscious. So the lesson here is, how positive are you? Because if you have negative memories, which still pop into your thoughts, and you're just trying to ignore them like this lady did, by being positive in your daily life, they still have the power to affect you because they're there at a subconscious level. And at some level, your mind knows that issue is still there. Now, it's a new year, and the last thing you want is to be bringing old negative thoughts forward into your future. So I hope this has made you stop and think about what thoughts you have, especially if they're based in the past. The good news is my client was so together and so calm after having had the coaching sessions, that when she went in to see her doctor, the fact that he told her that the biopsy was cancerous didn't faze her as much as it might otherwise have done. And they'd caught it in time. She wasn't going to need chemo. She wasn't going to need radiation. And best of all, her lymph glands weren't infected. She actually wrote and said that she felt genuinely more positive than she thought was possible. Now, next time, I'll explain how holding on to those negative thoughts actually keeps you reliving the past. And it actually makes it more difficult to create the future you want. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll chat to you soon again. Bye for now.